Let's jump out of war here, and today we've got a 7-year disaster battle. The Shadow and the Blade DLC is out, and the SYDCs roll in now. So, playing as Malice Darkblade, he's gotten himself into a situation here. He's attacking 3 Skaven armies, which was really, really dumb of him to do. So, I don't know why he did that, but he's used up all of his movement getting here, and if I withdraw, well, they're just going to attack him over the end turn, so that's not going to help at all. So, the situation's not good. We basically need to win this. If we do win, these armies are on force march, so they will all die. But the problem is that he's biting off way more than he can chew, and he recruited one of the dumbest armies I could have possibly expected him to get. Because, like, Black Ark Corsairs aren't bad, but he doesn't have many archers, and he's got, like, a whole bunch of Dread Spears. Your army has just no coherency. This is the big problem. It's just like, I'm just going to get these units and just see how they do. It's just not a good army because, like, the rolls are just all over the place. But I do have a plan, and I'll see what I can do. This is the thing. Your army is a team, and everybody's in the army has to have a role to play. And if there's somebody that you get in there, oh, you're cool, and you're a good fighter, and all this kind of stuff, your army's not going to work as a team. So you've got melee fighters here, you've got hold the line units here, you've got a few units to stand behind the Dread Spears, and it's just, there's no coherency. But I'll do what I can. I mean, it's early part in the campaign, probably just getting whatever you can recruit. I understand that, but still, it's not good. Alright, well, whenever the odds are this bad, of course, got a corner camp, because, look, not entirely. There's 2 parts to this. Basically, we just don't want to engage with them for as long as possible with our infantry, because the infantry are going to let us down, that's for sure. But what's going to help us the most is the Scourge Runner Chariot and the Medusa. I'm actually going to send them in at the beginning of the fight, and they've got specific roles. So the Scourge Runner Chariot is going to go in there, because these guys here have low mass, and he's just going to cause heaps and heaps of disruption. And while that's going on, the Bloodrack Medusa is going to go and kill the general. Then once that's done, they're going to double back over here to come and stand here, and we're going to try to get them to break, but break like over here. But this map is really sort of weird for that, so I don't know how well that's going to go. It might be better off going over this side, actually. Yeah, maybe. I'm not entirely sure, because if they don't actually leave the battlefield, because that's the thing, we don't have to kill them, we just need to win the battle. So we just need to think how best we can do that. Routing them would be the best. But if I route them in the middle of the map, then I can't escort, 60 units off the battlefield with 1 unit of cavalry. It's just not going to work. We need to get them off the battlefield immediately as soon as they break. And we can only do that at the edge of the map. Alright, so we're going to do the best we can there. So these ones here, before we go charging in, just come over to here. Another thing is, if we can get them to really blob up, we could summon Tarkan, and Tarkan's got a lot of stuff that's really good against big blobs. It's the only thing we can do, because it's on very hard difficulty. The Dread Spears are not going to be good in this situation, so we have to do something. I wish every single battle didn't have to be corner camping, but fuck me, people get themselves into the dumbest bloody positions, and they're like, hey, bail me out of this position, please. Well, okay. I will, but I gotta do what I gotta do to do it. Alright, so. Get rid of the general. So you just need to push through there. So the chariot needs to try to sort of, like, clear a path for them. Yeah, sure, use magic on us, yeah, that's fine. Bloodrack Medusa is actually pretty good at sniping like wizards. The main thing with the Scourge Runner Chariot is to keep a momentum going. Keep moving. Don't ever stop and fight. Just keep moving. So once they get exhausted, that's going to be a bit of a problem, because that'll lose a lot of their momentum. Bloodrack Medusa is doing well so far. So far, so good. Not trying to play polo with him, but So just keep moving. Good. The Medusa's doing really well so far. Not yet. So they got Master Assassin over there. I think the other one's a Master Assassin as well. No, don't let him get away. Routing's not good enough. He needs to die. Otherwise it'll only be a temporary leadership penalty. No, don't do that. If I have to send the chariot, so be it. Just someone go take him out. Okay, good, he rallied. Alright, he's nearly dead. Okay, cool. Enemy general's dead. Great, they've done their job. Let's pull out of this for the time being. Alright. Yeah, he needs to be up front here. Now, I believe he was the only spellcaster in the army, the only one able to do area of effect damage, so it was very important to get rid of him. Because if he did that pestilent breath on us, this plan won't work. So we're probably, we're a little bit tired, but we've also made them quite tired as well, while these guys here are nice and fresh. I think I forgot to mention it's also on the Vortex map, not Mortal Empire. It's not that it really matters. I think Clan Mulder is close to Malice in this particular map. Now they could go around our back here, but let's just see if they even bother. Oh, they might actually. Alright, maybe just have one guy stand there. Just one's all that's needed, I think. So the bigger the blob that occurs here, the better. Hopefully we can get them to break nice and early and to just leave the battlefield. A little bit reluctant to use Sarkhan just yet, because once we use him, he's on a ticking time bomb before he dies. Now that Master Assassin could be a bit of a problem. I don't think Bloodwrack Medusas are actually particularly good against them, not entirely sure. Alright, here we go. Would have been nice for these two to have a bit of a rest, but there's just no time. As much as possible, just get them off the battlefield. Can see that. Yeah, they are routing off the battlefield. Good. The plan's kind of working. Kind of. Now the Medusa causes terror. That's part of the plan as well. It causes as much morale penalty as possible. And then there's this that reduces their morale even further, but also does damage to Malice. Get the Medusa over here. To relative... Oh my god, we're taking a lot of damage now. Get it out, get it out. These are the last ones for them. And also their reinforcements will take a long time to get over here. Okay, I'm gonna have them turn around because they're gonna have an easier time shooting them. I really need him to go and just come over here and have a bit of a rest. It's just not that useful to me tired. Okay. Come back a little bit more over here. The plan's kind of working. It's kind of working. Or even better still, why don't you come around this way? We'll hit them in the rear. Now, once those Master Assassins have run out of ammo, they'll come into melee, and that's where things are going to probably get a little bit difficult. Ounce of power is fine for the moment. A little bit concerned about the Medusa's leadership. Maybe come over here. Maybe time to use the missile attack for a little bit. And she dare break on me. I could summon Sarkhan, we could do a lot of damage right now, but we're getting a bit of a mass rout. That's good enough for now. Good, all of them routed, that worked. Alright, there's the Skaven slaves. Good, they're leaving the battlefield. That's what we need to do. Good, no one's coming back over here. You can come over here now. Don't need that unless he's in a duel with an actual, like, hero or something. Alright, they should be getting close to using, like, their final wave of forces. Okay, Dark Shards have used all their ammo. Excellent. I mean, it's not good they're out of ammo, but at least they got the chance to use all of their ammo. That's what I was trying to say. Let them have a rest. They were very good while fresh, but when they get exhausted, it seems like they lose all their mass. I'm going to need them for the final push. So yeah, basically, what we want to do is just get things set up so that they're all over here, and then summon Sarkhan, and then just pop down as much area of effect damage as possible, and just get that last final push. Damn, the Bloodwreck Medusa's done really well here. This is the situation where they do perform really well. Alright, let's bring him over here. We're gonna have to summon Sarkhan really soon, or else he's gonna fucking cock it. How are they going? Nice and fresh? Good. Bring him round over here. I'll come around this way rather than the other way. So yeah, just wait until the very last moment before summoning Tarkan, because once that's done, then we're really on a timer for the rest of the battle. A lot of missile units coming in. Skaven slaves, slingers. Okay, yeah, they've got one of the Master Assassins after us now. That's a bit of a problem. They're not great against mobs of infantry. So that's what we should have to do. Alright, here we go. Last one, and then we're summoning Sarkhan. Here we go, we're summoning Sarkhan now. Before he breaks. And we push hard. We push fucking hard. Now's where we push. Go, go, go. Get them. Battle power's in our favor, but we're on the clock now. All they have to do is hold us back for a certain amount of time, and Sarkhan's gonna die. They got so many goddamn missile units. Damn Skaven slaves. Can't do a whole lot about them. Because they're faster than us. The heroes over here are doing quite a number on our forces, but there's just not much I can do about that right now. No, look, if they're shattering, good, 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 good. Get over here. Just keep them busy. Like, it's looking good, but like I said, we're on the clock here. We gotta move fast. Like I said, we've got to win quickly now. Try and take out these two generals. This is the big problem. They're not going to get into combat with Tarkhan. The other option that we could do for him is actually withdraw him from the battlefield before he dies. He'll still get experience, and we'll just have to let the chariots do the rest of this. We'll take a leadership penalty for sure, but it'll only be temporary. Like, if we don't have any further use for him, maybe that's what I should do. Alright, where can you go? Shit, I think the closest way to leave is over here. He's not gonna make it there in time. Yeah, he's not gonna make it. He's only got... oh, God, he doesn't have much health. I need to withdraw him from the battlefield. Come on, Sarkhan, get the fuck off the battlefield. Unless we win in the next few seconds, which is not likely. He might just make it. Get out of there. Go, go, go. Shouldn't have pursued the other archers with him. Just let the Medusa handle that. Get all of our other troops away from the edge of the map. Because they're going to start breaking. Regardless of whether he leaves. Nah, he's not going to make it. He's definitely going to get wounded. Had to be done. Had to summon him and just... We might still win the battle, but yeah, he's going to be essentially the only casualty of the battle. He's gone. Alright, so yeah, then we're going to take some leadership penalties. But... as long as we're not too close to the edge of the map, we should be okay. As long as the two most important units aren't the ones going. Also, if they can get charge bonuses, charging provides leadership buffs. Bouncer power's out of our favor again. Just wait, it's not over yet. Sarkhan is such a double-edged sword. That's it. Soldiers are rallying because they're like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Who cares about him? Would have been better if he had withdrawn. It wouldn't have been as severe a penalty. Okay, these... see, bounce power's coming back. It's all going to come down to him. Because he's the only one fast enough to catch the bloody Skaven slave slingers. He didn't really push through their line there at all. Because he's exhausted. He doesn't have enough pushing power. So it should still say, yeah. Okay, so with like the most amount of leadership penalties passed, it's not going to go any lower than -10. You just try and stick together now. Problem is, they've got missile superiority. Just keep these guys out of there so we don't lose balance of power. Then back over here, like I said, they're going to try and separate us. We have to try as much as possible to stay together. He's got no mass left. Don't you dare break on me. It's all just going to come down to leadership now. Bounce power's in our favour, but with the loss of Sarkhan, with lost mouse Darkblade. But really, look at that, it's gonna break. Looks like it's actually gonna come down to the fucking Medusa. We might have the balance of power, but we have a tactical disadvantage now with the leadership. I really wish I had just not pursued and withdrew him from the battlefield as soon as we had pushed out from the main force. Oh well. And then back over here. It's all going to come down to the Medusa. But it's not... Oh yeah, we've lost the chariot. Because like I said, we just can't catch their unit. I hope we don't receive the army loss penalty. Because I feel like I can do this just with the Medusa, but I need for everyone else to just get out of the goddamn way. So I'm just going to try and push them out over here and just get out of the way. I have to do it just with the Medusa. It's the only thing I've got left. These guys are completely useless on this battlefield now. Run that off the battlefield. It would also really help if the Medusa could get some... Yeah, that was a great idea. Oh, it's on guard mode, that's why. Okay, it's shattered, cool. Let it have a bit of a rest. Just a little bit. Oh, God. Because, like I said, their Skaven Slave Slingers are faster than our troops. Just a little bit of a rest. Could be all that you need. Okay, they might be... Okay, I think they're trying to just recollect their forces. Who would have thought that the Skaven Slave Slingers would actually end up being their best units on this battlefield? But they're all still exhausted, I'm counting on that. Try and zigzag as much as possible. It's a good thing she's relatively fresh. Just take them off one at a time. So these guys here, they should try and find somewhere to just go and hide. Yeah, they weren't done by setting themselves up like this. Stay away from the assassin. We need to take him out, like, individually. Good, that one's shattered. We should be able to outrun him. What's his speed? Speed 64. Oh, shit, he's catching up. Oh, well, you're gonna have to fight him. Okay, he's gonna break. Good, good, good. He's shattered. That's good enough. Oh, look at the bounce of power! God damn it. Alright, are you tired? Yeah, you're okay. Push forward here. Don't be a Rickon, you have to zigzag. There's still another one over there as well. How fast is this one? Gonna have to charge into that. Good, that one there shattered. Bounce power's looking good, but if we lose the Medusa, we're fucked. Victory is in our grasp. Why is it blue? It should be yellow. We won! Fucking hell. That was really hard because we had such a shit army. Now, I think one of the only units that get wiped out was actually Malice Darkblade. But but I think the rest of your army's okay. Yeah, I really wish I had withdrawn him earlier. It would have made that end part of the battle a lot easier. The first part of the battle went perfectly, but that second part, that's where things didn't go according to plan. But the army's fine, and all 3 of their armies should be dead because they're all on force march, I think. Oh, he's still actually alive. Wait, is he? Alright, no, actually one of them wasn't on force march. Well, okay, so I didn't actually lose Tsarkan during the battle. That was all just a trick of the imagination. It was all just a ploy to let the Skaven think that we were going to win. Yes, it was all part of the plan in the first place. That army there probably isn't going to be strong enough to attack you over the end turn, so I would say that this is resolved. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time, fuckers.